Hey guys, welcome back to NCIS. We are on episode 9, season 2, the last one with the doctor. Wow. All to try to save her own ass because she screwed up heart surgery before and tried to cover this one up by any means necessary. Anyway, moving on, episode 9. What you do exactly the same now.
Boo.
Told you.
Yeah. This is gonna be good.
Why do I feel like they seem to know each other?
Whoa. Hey, easy now.
Oh.
Don't! Please don't!
I don't know if that was the way it was shot, but that came across like they were sort of familiar with each other.
Just my luck. One more hour and we would have been off duty. Now, I'm supposed to volunteer at the 8th Street Soup Kitchen today.
Wait,
Really?
You help feed the homeless?
Don't be so surprised. Coffee, Proby. Looks like you could use it.
Oh.
What are you up to?
Don't mention it.
He's up to something.
It's a soup kitchen in D.C. Bunch of Playboy centerfolds hosting a fundraiser there.
There you go.
Guy's in critical condition at the base hospital. I have a Marine standing guard.
Guy's lucky to be alive.
It's Charlie's brother from Lost.
With the neighbor next door. Bring Mrs. Rowan's home. I'll meet you out front.
We checked the exterior of the house, Gibbs. No sign of a forced entry.
Kate DeNozo, I want you to head over to the base hospital. I want this dirtbag's personal effects and his prints. Enjoying that coffee, McGee?
Yeah.
It's not too hot?
You bastard. Read this woman, because something's not right here.
Am I in trouble, Agent Gibbs?
You did what you had to do, Mrs. Rose.
I just wanted him to go away. I didn't want to kill him.
Did you know him?
I think you did.
I never saw him before in my life.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, how he got in. How long have you two been married?
Civilian time, 4 years. He's been away a lot.
Gathered.
Must get lonely.
I know where he's digging.
I manage, I guess.
How'd our dirtbag get on base?
I've been asking myself that same question, Agent Gibbs.
Or is he a
what
Marine?
specifically?
Make sure their military decals are
He's in
currently
Navy.
matched up with the plates on the car.
You got it.
Any cars don't check out. You call me, okay?
Hey man, throw it!
Go back. Nice. Nice.
Yeah!
I'm falling in love with this show, with these characters. They're so relatable. So this guy, that wasn't his base. He snuck on here.
Laura invited me over.
See? Oh, has she done a number on you? Well, you got his prints.
Oh, yeah. Rapists are liars, Kate.
Well, I don't think we should rule out
No.
anything, Tony.
Oh,
No.
really? Do you now, Proby?
All we have is Mrs. Rowan's word for what happened last night.
True. No, but you at least have to give it some. You have to give it some thought, and you have to give it some way of looking into it as to whether there's any credibility to it. Because, yeah, that's an open shut case. He broke in, he tried to rape her, she shot him, case closed. But the man, for all he knows, is laying on his deathbed in the hospital, and that's what he chose to tell you.
His name's Jeremy Davison.
Ah.
Jeremy Davison has no criminal record, Gibbs. He's a civilian, no ties to the military. His prints don't match any open case files.
I want you to run the DNA from his blood. Cross-reference it with every database you can think of.
You think he did it?
Kind of depends on your definition of it.
Tony always just automatically assumes it because he's number 2.
This place.
Yeah, except DeNozo has better furniture. All right.
I don't know where
This
it's in
guy
it.
really is.
I want to know more. I want to know how Tony lives. I want to know how Kate lives. I want to know how McGee lives.
Here's an email from Laura Rowen to Davison.
In person
The
for the
thought
first
of
time.
us possibly meeting nice guys, both exhilarating and terrifying.
Yes. And graphic nature.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Whoa, it's pretty specific.
And explicit.
Gibbs.
Yeah.
I'm right, aren't I?
I'd say that's specific, Kate.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are
Especially
you?
Gibbs and Todd.
We're federal agents executing a search warrant. Who are you?
Michelle. Michelle Davison, Jeremy's sister. Is he okay?
He's in critical condition.
She hadn't a clue.
I knew it. I knew something like this was gonna happen.
Something like what?
He went on a date last night with some girl he met on the internet.
Who knows, though? He was lying on the floor with 2 bullets in him. She could have finished him off. Instead, she dialed 911. Decided to surprise her, take it to the next step, and fantasy to the reality.
Well, if they only communicated online, there's a possibility that she didn't even know what he looked like. Garden variety psycho. He latched on to Laura and he didn't want to let go.
Laura Rowen
you
and
find?
Jeremy Davison were definitely in contact.
We can trace their email exchanges back to the day they met online.
Should lead to somewhat anonymous cyber sex or a real face-to-face meeting if you want.
You're a member?
No.
Laura Rowen's screen name, Home Alone 325, and Jeremy Davison's Nice Guy 653.
Oh, I could guess.
No, I'm going to hell just listening to all of this.
Dun, dun, dun. I mean, it wasn't obvious.
So how long is Gibbs gonna make her sit there?
It's called brewing, Proby.
What makes you think you're in trouble?
I'm in an interrogation room. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cut the shit.
No?
What about that?
Off of Jeremy Davison's computer.
I'm afraid your secret's out.
I don't understand. How?
You sent it to him.
I told you I never saw that man before in my life. How could I send this to him?
You're busted. You're busted. Come on.
You think I wrote this?
You didn't?
Tell me about the Scarlet Secret website.
You deny that too?
Where discriminating adults go to play.
It's not like that.
You and
Stop
Jeremy
the
decided
pretense.
to have a little cyber fling.
I never cheated on my husband. I wouldn't. I fooled around a couple times online, but
This is the problem. I know we are very early in the show. So we're talking 2004, 2005 still here. But of course, the internet's not new at that point, but it's not what it is today. You can't do what she's done. And unfortunately, and no offense to anybody here, but women in particular think that they can play this game online with guys, and guys will take it a lot more serious. You're just playing around. You're just fooling around. You're living out a fantasy. All you need is that small portion of the population of men that go online, that visit and frequent these places, and they take it as gospel, as what you want to do, and that's what she's asking me to do. I'm going to find out where she lives. I'm going to find out who she is, and we'll take it to the next level. It's the freaking danger, and the internet's a dangerous place. We know it is. Don't know.
I have to talk to Gibbs.
I've given my 2 cents.
You're gonna have to wait, because the last time I disturbed him in interrogation was the last time.
No, McGee.
did not write that. I never talked to anyone named Mr. Nice Guy.
What?
Abby has something to tell you.
She's telling the truth, Gibbs.
Yeah.
She didn't write those emails.
Somebody else did.
His computer wasn't tampered with. He thought he was communicating with Mrs. Rowan the entire time.
Abby's lab, now.
Yeah, let's turn it round.
No dice,
Someone's
Gibbs.
done this to
That
set
left
her
no
up.
backtrace on Laura Rowan's machine. Like I said, this guy's good.
Guy's a dirtbag, Abby. I want him.
And a warrant will take months.
Yeah.
They have a rep for legally fighting any attempt to breach the privacy of their members.
I thought I saw something that we could use.
What do you think, Miss
Camera in the glasses.
I'd say, when can I start, Mr. Kane?
How do you like fishnets, baby?
You can start today. I have a question for you, though.
Hey,
Have
everyone
you
has a
thought about
flash.
modeling yourself? Okay, great. Well, here's your workstation. And,
I mean, look at the
I
way
think
she's dressed. You
that's
can
it.
see
So,
why he's trying.
Good work,
I
Abby.
love that collar she's wearing.
Go. Get Jeremy Davis's statement.
I'm in, Gibbs. Is McGee there?
There you go,
Here,
local
Abs.
access.
Hi, McGee.
Hey.
Done and done.
You're just going to jump straight in?
Connected.
How long is this going to take?
Fuck.
There's a number of different variables. Who was it?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out.
This poor guy's done nothing wrong.
Believe it. We talked about everything, and it wasn't just about sex. She loved me. We exchanged hundreds of emails. Why would someone do that?
The question here is, at this point, before we get any more information, the target that this person who has posed as her could either be targeting him or her. They're going to be trying to do this for her to have got that happen to her, or they could be targeting this poor guy in the hospital because they knew that she is a wife of a military officer, and more than likely there's a gun in the house and we're looking at getting him killed. So at the moment, I'm not sure which person they're actually targeting.
Maybe she didn't recognize me. Maybe it was just a mistake. So none of it was real?
No. Oh, God.
The whole thing was just some...
Do you see how guys can get completely infatuated with it?
Oh, God. Are you okay?
If you remember anything, Jeremy, anything that you think might help us, please call me.
He left his name in an encrypted file. ZDeath6. I talked to myself. Got a problem with that?
Nope.
Got him.
Got him.
Coffee's for you. Donozo, meet me at this address.
Coffee's for you. All right, I mean, you can quit now.
NCIS federal agents.
He's dead.
We have a warrant for your arrest.
He's dead. Thought I was
Hands
bad.
in the air.
He's almost got as many as me. Oh. Is his fucking eyes missing?
That is just nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We are dealing with someone seriously twisted here.
Eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yeah? They say anything about when he died?
Perhaps. Time of death?
What?
About
Trophy?
18 hours ago.
He was slaving old systems together, jury-rigging his own supercomputer.
Oh.
I had to wear a skirt today.
You always
do. You say something? Yep, I'm still deciding whether it's worth it or not.
Who watches the watchers?
Now, why would somebody hide a camcorder in an event?
Yeah.
You're kidding, right?
Well.
Ew.
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 Okay. Here's where it gets interesting.
And dead. Sex and then death.
She did
And
Black
then
Widow.
took ours.
She killed him right after
Coitus.
that special moment. I might be able to pull out more information.
There's about 150 gigabytes of data on several hard drives.
Only 150? Hell, that shouldn't take much time at all.
He did say gigabyte, not megabyte.
He has no idea what a gigabyte is, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, changed.
We're dealing with a sociopath here, Tony, who likes to manipulate people. But the question is, why Jeremy Davison? By who, Gibbs?
Kate, Grotinsky was murdered by the woman on the tape.
We should bring Laura Rowens back for questioning.
To Abby, please, Mr. Palmer.
Maybe he's got like a big insurance policy or something.
What is it exactly?
Well, our young man was killed during coitus. You know, the Romans considered dying during the act of love to be a great honor.
Blood.
The only thing running through your blood, Tony, is cholesterol.
The DNA may be our killers, but what really interests me is the manner in which his throat was cut into the side of the neck and then ripped forward.
Damn.
Very professional.
Yeah, and very familiar.
Yeah.
Thanks, Duck.
What do you mean?
You tracked down Laura Rowens.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the technique Marines are taught to kill enemy sentries.
Her hubby.
Going to Quantico. Let's roll.
I was hoping you'd call.
What's Jeremy Davison's condition?
Resting
Thought he was
comfortably with that.
engaged.
Is there a problem, Tony?
No problem, Pam. We'll be on base in about 15 minutes.
Agent Todd.
Yeah, we've got a serious situation here, man.
Oh, shit.
Hands in the air.
No. Whoa! Okay. Husband.
Mrs. Rowens didn't seem like the murdering type to me.
The smart ones never do.
Well, I thought you told Gibbs DNA would take 10 hours.
I did. This doesn't make any
5?
sense. I didn't even send it. Oh my God.
Your cell phones are off.
What am I missing?
Any idea why this woman fixated on my brother?
Fucking her.
I was hoping he could tell me.
Jeremy?
She wasn't happy, but she wouldn't leave her husband.
Well, you're lucky. We have her on tape slashing another guy's throat.
You do?
The picture's damaged, but once our lab cleans it up...
Yeah, all right. Gibbs is where
She won't
I
be
am.
bothering you again, Mr. Davison.
He's watching.
Let's go.
It's all about reading people, isn't it?
We're about to let a murderer go free.
Yeah, it's a system IRs. Oh, fuck.
Listen, did you see the way he was looking at me?
Gibbs will be there. He already figured this out. Yeah, he did. He's where I was.
to you, Kate.
Pervy.
Go for it, honey.
My first round's going through your right eye socket, lady.
The DNA we ran on Jeremy Davison 2 days ago matches 5 open investigations. He's a serial rapist and murderer.
We know.
And the woman that he's with is his accomplice. It's
Yeah,
not...
we know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it covered, Abby.
Figured it out. Yeah. Figured it out. Just the
I
power
can't
of...
believe we almost let those two walk.
Wow.
I mean, Davison isn't even their real names.
Who's this supposed to be?
I tracked down your cyber babe for you. Hot Dogs 24.
That's why you don't trust the internet.
Yeah, she's a real keeper, DeNozo.
And that's why you don't trust people you don't know who you're talking to online. I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. These are just getting better and better. I must apologise if I do an awful lot of talking in these, but they're so... I have a smile on my face when I watch these episodes because there's so much fun. And the fun part isn't just the gags and the banter. It's just the whole thing. I don't know. Just certain shows just hit the perfect chemical reaction and setup for just what works. And they've hit that with this. And it's not just the writing, it's not just the way it's shot, it's not just the storylines, it's what makes and breaks it all is the camaraderie that you see between all of them. And it's so good. I kind of got that one right, but only half right. I was focusing on the fact that he was possibly a victim here. And the sister was somehow involved, and I was going down the route of, I don't know, maybe is he dying or something, he's got some sort of life insurance policy, or indeed not that, and he's just got that and she's trying to make it that he gets murdered and she's like the sole beneficiary or something. But no, as soon as the 5 open cases come up, that just sealed it, didn't it? That was a good episode. Note, loved what Abby was wearing in that episode, just an FYI. I would like to see more of McGee become more established, but obviously that's just going to take time. That would have been a perfect scenario for him to go kind of undercover there, but it was a very short kind of thing here, and sending in a woman to that scenario, and they had Abby as the perfect opportunity, was the right call. I feel like if there's ever something where they need to go undercover for a longer period of time, anything technology or computer related, he's going to be your guy once he's not so green as much. Tony in this just continues to just... He's such a lovable character, but he's a rogue. He's a rat. He's a scumbag. To a degree, he is the typical American jock who just never grew up. Kate, just as a passing comment, talking about 12 years of Catholic school, and the first thing out of his mind is, do you still have a plaid skirt? You know, that sort of thing. He's chauvinistic to beyond ridiculous levels in this, and it's heightened between the brother-sister kind of relationship that the two of them have got going on. It's great. Gibbs there picked up on all the telltale signs in that hotel room that I did right at the end, where she squirrels his hand. He picked up on that straight away, that she was trying to do it in the guise of you know, just being concerned for him. Then he just clocked the heart rate with his heart rate going up. It's not something you control, at least most people can't. And that was a giveaway. So, you know, Abby's rushing around to try and make sure that they don't let the two of them walk free and go free, because they were about to abscond. But Gibbs is already outside waiting. He already knew he'd got them. That was good. Enjoyed that. Right, we'll be back with episode 10 next. We did 2 a week. 1 on Patreon. No, 2 on Patreon. It was 1 on YouTube. We've now upped it to 2. I don't know if we're going to up it anymore at any point as to whether my schedule can fit it in. But either way, wherever it is you're watching this, I would appreciate if you put your comments down below. If you are indeed on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you for episode 10 next. If you do want to watch them on full length, you know where to go by now in the description. That will take you to Patreon. Right, see you for episode 10.